But the impact of the shutdown, well, that's far from over. We have team coverage for you this morning. 10 TV News reporter Kara Lake is looking at how families that receive those SNAP benefits are still in limbo. But first, we'll start with transportation reporter Amy Steigerwald. She's at John Glenn Columbus International Airport with more on travelers who have been stuck there or seeing their flights canceled. What's the latest, Amy?
Yeah, well, the latest is this line we want to show you here for TSA. If we take a look, this is the line right now, the standard check-in line, and you can see it's a little bit longer than it typically is. I will say this line just started to pick up probably within about the past 15-20 minutes. It didn't look like this an hour ago, so it kind of just depends on what time your flight is and depending on how early you want to arrive. But regardless, planning in advance has never really been more important. We haven't seen too much of an impact of the shutdown here at CMH when it comes to those security and baggage claim lines, but there are a few destinations seeing the ripple effects this morning. Take a look at this information we have. These are the top 5 destinations with the most flights per day out of Columbus. So all 3 New York airports, which are at the top of their list, are seeing delays and cancellations here this morning. We're also watching some in Atlanta, in DC, Chicago. I also just saw one in Orlando. So really, if you're heading to any of those spots, be sure to check your flight status over the course of the next few days. Now, yesterday, 6% of flights were canceled at the busiest airports across the country. That number will grow to 10% by Friday, according to the FAA. I spoke with travelers less than an hour ago flying out this morning. They tell me they were a little bit worried going into this week, but being as patient as they can be, especially with flights being so tricky right now, many of them also feel for the workers that are currently not getting paid.
I feel really bad because it's a tough job. Like, let's face it, different attitudes, different people, different mood swings, different times of the day. So I just feel really bad for them, but at the same time, they're doing great and we appreciate them.
We normally try and get direct flights, but they're far and few right now.
So it honestly just depends on where you're going, on how big of a problem your travel could be, especially as we move into the holiday season. You can always check your flight status here in Columbus, whether you're arriving or departing at flycolumbus.com. For now, reporting live at John Glenn Columbus International Airport, Amy Steigerwald for 10 TV News.